1, 2, 3. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, Moonrunner City. I'm Chris. Let's get into it. Today we're going to talk about Alien Earth. Alien Earth is being show run by Noah Hawley. It's going to come out on FX. It's going to be streaming on HULU and Disney Plus. And so let's hope there's no red flags. There might be, but let's just check it out. I'll show you guys what I've been looking at. I'll get you guys caught up on what's been going on. So first off, in March, there was a little walk through what they call a site activation over at South by Southwest, where fans could just kind of walk through and see and get immersed into the setting and the world of the show, or in this case, Alien Earth. And they get to just see a mock-up of what they had and I'll show you on the screen, is basically the ship, the Minoi, crash landed into some rubble. So they have that, and then you're just walking through, and they have actors kind of talking to you and just kind of walking you about and just really giving you a feel of what the premise of the show is going to be about. So kind of before they drop the storylines and little production stills, before they do all that, they have the press kind of walk through this thing and kind of get them psyched up for what they're about to read about and write about and see and talk about for the next 6 months. So I think that's a really good idea to have this, basically like a walkthrough, and the press being able to talk about it and write about it and show it. And so I'll show you here basically what it's not really showing much. It's just basically showing you that Alien Earth is a show that's coming out, and it displays some of the different crates, I believe, that some of the aliens are going to be in, the monsters that are on the crash landed ship. So, and it shows you that the crash landed ship is a Weyland-Yutani ship. And so in this Alien Earth, we have 5 corporations. So you get the 5 corporations, you get the Weyland-Yutani Corporation, and the other major important one for this instance is the Prodigy Corporation. So in that corporation, the logo is like a little teddy bear with like a chain around its neck. So that's their logo. This is, I believe, their city that they have on Earth, which is obviously an Earth in the future, which has gone through some global warming and is now very hot, very wet, very tropical. They shot this, the location shooting was in Thailand. So that'll give you a feel of what their version of Earth looks like in the future. And they just kind of incorporate what just like some of the uniforms may look like, some of the verbiage, things like that. So that was South by Southwest. They have been dropping just a lot of trailers. We're over here on YouTube. There's about 18 videos, and I think about 9 of them are probably just trailers. Probably half of that are TV spots, just really quick 40, 35 second kind of little commercials that will pop up probably on TV, just giving you like a vibe of different aspects of the show. So like they have little titles like More Than Human, Save Yourself, Collision Imminent. Earlier in some of the videos, one of the videos I have, we talked about the Gestation trailer and the Destination trailer. No, we talked about, we had the Earth Day trailer, and then we had the official teaser trailer and the Gestation trailer, which was 3 minutes long, just showing you the alien just kind of be born. And looking at it, it doesn't look like it's the alien or the species that we're familiar with. It does look like there's some different things in there. So let's talk about some of the monsters in here. One of the monsters that we've been able to see in one of the trailers is this little squid looking thing that looks really crazy. It's like this octopus thing with the head of like an eyeball, but instead of like one pupil, it's two pupils. It's a dome with like two eyes. Really freaky looking thing. And we catch just a little description of it in the trailer, and we've kind of we could pause it and read through it, and basically what it says is that this thing enters your body, gross, gets into your body, takes over you, replaces your eyeballs, and then I guess it's now a part of you and now can control your mind. So that's really freaky. That's really kind of crazy. And that's also really kind of in keeping with like Alien. Just this whole idea of just this alien life form getting inside of you, and then either putting something inside of you like an egg or whatever, or controlling you in this case. So that's the advertisement. What else do we know? Okay, so let's just talk more about some of the monsters. Like I said, there's I think it's called the T Oculus, this little squid like eyeball thing. That thing's pretty gross. It sounds like we're gonna have 5 different species. So we know that we get a xenomorph, the classic alien, because we do see it in trailers. It does pop up a lot in some of the promotional stuff. So we know we're getting the classic alien. We know we're getting the classic face hugger. Some of the shots of the egg we're hearing are not really the type of eggs. Oh, my light just went out there. What's up, guys? Okay, we're back. My light just went out, so I just had to replace it. So the lighting may look a little funky, but we're back. We're talking about the aliens and the different monsters that might be on there. We talked about the squid guy. We talked about the xenomorph. We talked about the face huggers. The eggs. The eggs don't look like the traditional eggs that we've seen before. They look a little different. And so I'm wondering if, well, another pod or cocoon thing that we see kind of locked away amongst the different species that they have. So the ship crash lands. Let's go back. Go back. The ship crash lands, and the ship has the 5 species contained in it. It's a Weyland-Yutani ship. It's got the species inside of it. It's a Prodigy City. The Prodigy City has these, and the company has these things called the hybrids. So instead of like robots, like they're called synthetics, like Ash and Bishop, and guys like that. They were like robots with like human skin and human parts. Their hybrids are basically synthetics, but with a human consciousness in them. So in this storyline, Wendy, who's our main character, has the consciousness of a little girl. She's about anywhere from I think 11 to 12, and so she has her consciousness. So her and it looks like maybe a couple other hybrids like her go to the ship, since they're expendable or they're stronger or what have you. They go to the ship and they're able to find the monsters. And in one of those containments is like this big cocoon looking thing. It looks like a kind of like a plant or like a flower that's kind of like enclosed. And then there's shots of it kind of like opening up. So we don't know what that is. There's shots of things that look like that come out of there, but we don't know. There's also something that looks like a fly, and maybe it comes out of that, maybe not, maybe it comes out of something else. But there's a like a fly looking alien, and we see that there's actually a whole trailer that looks like it's from the POV of the fly. The fly is just kind of like flying manically around the ship and then slamming into the window, and then the camera kind of pans out and we see just the ship, the Minoit, getting ready to crash land into Earth. And so this ship crash landing into Earth has the fly and the squid and what else do we know that's in there? Let me see. I'm just checking my notes. So the face hugger looks different. So with the face hugger looking different and the way some of the species looked, it looks like maybe it's invoking or kind of bringing up things from the Alien Covenant series, Prometheus and things like that. So David had the black goo and then used the black goo to make the alien egg and the face hugger and then turn it into the xenomorph. Now there was a couple different tests that he went through and variations and different things that he had come up with and used the black goo with. So it looks like we're going to see the black goo maybe implemented in this and used, and we'll see all kinds of things, not just like the 5 monsters that they say are on the crates. Yeah. And who knows? This year we have Predator coming out with 2 different projects, and one of the projects, Predator Badlands, does show a Weyland-Yutani like logo. So they're referencing the Alien universe. These 2 projects are coming out in the same year, same companies. Will Alien Earth hint at the Predator universe? We'll see. So let's see. The Fly, the T Oculus. Oh yeah, so there's also been shots of like a scorpion. And the scorpion actually there's another shot that the scorpion shows up in, and he actually shows up in the promotional footage from the South by Southwest event. And we really don't see anything else. There's just like 1 or 2 shots of just a random scorpion. There's no other animals kind of displayed or shown or hinted at in the trailers or commercials or TV spots or anything except for a scorpion. So will a scorpion get, infected with the goo or become a xenomorph? There is in alien lore, there is a scorpion alien. If not in the comic books, then probably maybe in the toy line. But there's definitely a scorpion alien out there. I do remember seeing drawings and imagery for one. If I find it, I'll just pop it up here. So we got those guys. And oops, sorry, I put my hand in front of you guys' face again. And so one of the things we do see also is there's a like child's drawing of an alien or creature, and it looks like it's something that maybe the child whose consciousness is in Wendy has seen or sees. And so this monster or alien looks very different from anything we've seen before. It's got red eyes. It does stand up on its legs, but it's kind of got more of a big haunched back, and it's got red eyes. So we'll see. We've never seen anything that has like predominantly red eyes. Everything on an alien's always been black. So the fact that she drew it all black but with red eyes is pretty distinctive. So we'll see if we get maybe that's a different monster that we'll see and pop up in this. So that being said, that's a lot. I think we'll end it there. Come in next time. We'll talk some more. We'll get you guys caught up on whatever else their show. And I'll talk to you guys then. Hit like, hit subscribe. Take care for now. Bye, guys. Be good. See ya.